Canada's first people by that crazy history teacher. About 15,000 years ago, people came from Asia to the Americas across a land bridge that existed at that time. This animation depicts the separation of the two continents over thousands of years. There are three groups of Indigenous people in Canada today: the First Nations, the Métis, and the Inuit. First Nations is a general term. There are over 600 groups that are classified as First Nations in Canada. They speak over 50 languages. Métis people are of mixed ancestry. They have both Aboriginal and European ancestry. The Inuit people are Indigenous people of Canada who mainly live in the northern regions of Canada. Sometimes they are called Eskimos. Around 1,500 explorers from England and France arrived in Canada, each staking their claims. In 1497, John Cabot discovered Newfoundland. He claimed it for England. In 1535, Jacques Cartier claimed what became known as New France in the name of the King of France. In the 1600s, the first permanent settlement was established in Quebec. Most of the settlers of New France were fur traders, although there were missionaries who made it their purpose to convert the natives to Catholicism. In 1763, France lost the 7 Years' War. They had to give Canada to the British. The 7 Years' War is also called the French and Indian War. After the war, many French settlers moved to Louisiana. Those who stayed remained in the Quebec area. The British gave French Canadians the permission to continue practicing their own traditions and keep their own culture in the Quebec Act of 1774. There continued to be tensions between the people of British descent and the people of French descent in Canada. Canada became a sovereign country over time. The British slowly gave Canada control over its own government. Although Canada is a sovereign nation, it is still a part of the British Commonwealth. As such, it still recognizes the Queen of England, though Great Britain has no control over Canada.